You are weak. You will fail. You will drown like your father. She clutched her ears, but the voices were inside her head. Her legs wobble. If she listened too long, she would never move again. She took a deep breath and stepped into the river. The whisper grew louder, cycling her like mosquito. Her heart raced. Then she remembered what her mom used to say. When fear speaks, answer with courage. In a small village in the eastern part of Nigeria, there lived a girl named Adanma. Adanma was 12 years old, with skin like rich earth and eyes that shone like the stars. Everyone in Ikena knew her for her kindness, but they also pitied her. For Adanma carried a terrible curse. It was said that on the night she was born, a strange woman covered in black feathers had visited her mother's hut. The woman had whispered words that no one understood and disappeared before the morning sun rose. From that day, misfortune followed Adama's family. Her father, a great hunter, was swallowed by the river during a storm. Her mother fell ill and never spoke again. Crops dried up when she touched them, and even the village goats refused to come near her. The elders of Ikena feared that Adama's curse would destroy them all. So one evening, when Adama was 17 years of age, they gathered under the great Udala tree to decide her fate. Baba Ikene, the oldest man in the village, lifted his wrinkled hands. The spirit have spoken, he said in a voice as dry as cracked earth. The curse can only be broken if Adam must swim across the 7 rivers of Oji before the next full moon. The villagers gasped. The 7 rivers of Oji were no ordinary rivers. They were filled with mysteries, guided by spirits and creatures no one dares to name. Many who had entered the river had never returned. How can a child survive such a journey? Asked Mama Nkim, her voice shaking. The curse leave us no choice, Baba Ekene replied. Either she swim or the village perish. That night, Adama sat outside her mother's hut, staring at the moon. Her heart pounded. How could she, a mere girl, face such a task? She looked at her mother, who lay silent on her mat. Tears filled Adama's eyes. She had no choice. If she failed, her mother would never speak again, and the village would never accept her. She had to be brave. Before the first light touched the sky, Adama packed a small calabash with dry meat, a ground of water, and a lucky charm given to her by Auntie Ngozi, a small cowrie shell wrapped in a red cloth. With one last look at her mother, she whispered, I will return. Then she stepped into the unknown. Poor child. The first river was called Ufalma, the river of silence. It stretched wide, its water as still as a sleeping snake. But that man knew the stories. The river was home to spirits who stole voices. She dipped her toes in the water. Cold, too cold. She took a deep breath and stepped in. The moment her feet touched the water, a strange wind blew. The river rustled and whispered, Adanma, Adanma. She shivered, but keep moving. The river reached her knee, then her waist. As she swam deeper, a shape rose from the depth, a woman with dark skin and hair flowing like river weed. Her eyes were white as moonlight. Why do you enter my water? The woman's voice was soft, yet its echo in Adama's head. I must sweep across. I have no choice, said Adanma. The woman tilted her head. Then give me something precious in return. Adanma reached for the cowrie shell Auntie Ngozi had given her. She hesitated, but knew she had to let it go. She placed it directly in the woman's outstretched hand. The river spirit smiled. You have a brave heart, she said. Go, and may the waters guide you. The woman vanished, and the river let Adanma pass. One river down, 6 more to go. Please, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification button, like, and please share my stories. That is how you can support me. Thank you so much. And to my returning subscribers, I love you. The second river was called Ijaka, the rivers of whisper. It was not deep, but it was surrounded by a dense forest where spirits whisper secret that could drive people mad. As Adanma stepped into the sheer, the whisper began. You are weak. You will fail. You will drown like your father. She clutches her ears, but the voices were inside her head. Her legs wobbled. If she listened too long, she would never move again. She took a deep breath and stepped into the river. The whisper grew louder, cycling her like mosquito. Her heart raced. Then she remembered what her mother used to say. When fear speaks, answer with courage. Adanma shouted, I am stronger than you. The whisper turned into a scream and disappeared. The river became silent. She swam across and climbed into the other side, breathless but victorious. 2 rivers down, 5 more to go. The third river was Agbara, the river of strength. Unlike the others, it was wide with clashing waves that roared like a beast. No one has ever crossed it alone. Adanma's hand ached, but she knew she could not stop. She took a deep breath and dived in. The current pulled her under. She fought, kicking and thrashing, but the river was too strong. Her heart burned. Just as darkness threatened to take her, a voice whispered in her heart, strength is not in the body but in the will. Adanma stopped fighting. Instead, she let the river carry her. She moved with it, not against it. Slowly, the water softened and she floated to the other side. 3 rivers down, 4 more to go. Each river tested her in a new way. The 4th river, Nchata, forced her to relive her worst memory. The 5th river, Oro, was filled with creatures that tried to trick her into turning back. The 6th river, Ifunanya, made her see visions of her mother begging her to come home. But Adanma did not stop. She would not stop. Finally, she reached the 7th river, River Ikenga, the river of destiny. It was unlike the others. The water was golden, shining like the sun. But as she stepped in, the sky darkened. A deep voice rumbled from below. Only the worldly may pass. A giant figure rose from the water. A man with the head of a lion and eyes that like fire. He raised a hand. Are you worthy, child? Adanma's leg trembled. She had no weapon, no strength left, but she had come too far to turn back. She lifted her chin and said, I am Adanma, daughter of Ekene. I have fought. I have suffered. I will not run back now. The lion-headed man stared at her, then smiled and replied, then go and let your curse be lifted. The water parted and Adanma walked through. As soon as she stepped into the other side, a warm breeze wrapped around her. She felt lighter, freer. She turned and saw a reflection in the water. For the first time, she saw not a cursed girl, but a warrior. The curse was gone. Wow, she had won. And Ikenna would never forget the girl who conquered the 7 rivers. Thank you for stopping by. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share my video. And to my returning subscribers, I am super grateful. Thank you so much for your support. May the Lord bless you all.